You already know what it is. It's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts, man. And we here, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page.
Hey, Real Talk Podcast.
Yeah. What up? It's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned into another episode of Real Talk Podcast, pre-recorded situation. First things first, all praises be to the Most High God, Yeshua HaMashiach. And of course, smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, and share on your social engineering. Listen here, y'all, man. Ladies, Russell Wilson is a lame, a certified lame. And he's not lame because he's a decent guy. He's not lame because he chose to wife up Sierra. He's not lame because he puts Sierra on a pedestal. Right? He's lame for a specific reason. And the specific reason why he is lame is because he came into the situation with Sierra thinking he is the better man than Future. Self-proclaimed at that. I recall a few years ago, Russell Wilson released a letter or made a post online addressing it towards Future. And it went somewhere, I'm paraphrasing here, I don't know it verbatim, but it was something along the lines of, we don't need your money, we're good over here, and then this, and I'll be the father to him that you're not, and nah. That's why Russell Wilson is a lame. Also, he's a lame for how he conducted himself in the locker rooms of the teams of which he was a quarterback on, and thinking because that he had that one title out there in Seattle that he's somehow just above and beyond other players. I won the Super Bowl, so y'all should listen to me. I'm a Super Bowl championship winning quarterback, so everybody should kowtow to me and acquiesce to what I say and all of that. Y'all can look into Russell Wilson's history, his reputation in the locker room with the various teams he's been on. Right? So I know a lot of y'all out there, well, why Russell lame? It's a reason why we say he is lame. For one, he is lame because the collective of us men have said he's a lame. And it don't matter what anybody else thinks about it, specifically and especially chicks. If we don't give a man, it don't matter what y'all think. We decide such things. And if we, the collective men, say that Russell Wilson is a lame, guess what? He a goddamn lame. And he is, by his own admission out of his mouth and his actions. The fact that he actually made a post on social media alluding to him being a better man than Future, a better father for Future's actual son than him, and then going on to say we don't need your money and nah. That's what makes Russell lame. And no woman who is a woman, standing on womanhood principalities, should I say principles, is ever going to choose a guy like that. Right? Only type of chick that's going to be okay with another guy lambasting her child's father publicly is a hood rat, ratchet ass, still disgruntled, miserable, bitter baby mama ass broad. Right? And everything else, we could just look at a guy like Russell and, he got L7 written on his forehead, man. Like I said, he's not lame because of how he was raised. He's not lame because before Sierra, he don't have a history of messing with black chicks, to my knowledge anyway. Not that I care. Right? But Russell Wilson is the epitome of what we would call a cornball. Right? And granted, he didn't grow up around us. He ain't grow up in the hood. He ain't from where most of us are from. So like I said, it's not like I'm sitting here lambasting or blaming him for the reason why he's lame. Although at some point in time when you become a grown man, that lame shit got to start to slide up off you. Understand? You got to stop being on some lame shit. He wrote that letter speaking on Sierra and putting her on such a pedestal as if his life was just in shambles before meeting her when he was a Super Bowl winning, multi-million dollar earning athlete. So I'm just saying, I'm kind of confused on why y'all giving Channing so much cutbacks. Y'all giving him so much, you know what I'm saying? Y'all giving him so much flack for merely stating what most of us already know. Right? And all y'all chicks know good and damn hell well in y'all's right mind, right, that y'all would ever have taken a guy like him seriously if he approached y'all. And y'all chicks be killing me with this. Y'all be killing me with man, most of y'all girls laugh at dudes like Russell. That's the reason why Russell messed with mostly white girls. He probably always have been attracted to black girls, but y'all called him corny. Y'all called him lame. Y'all called him proper. Y'all said he talked like a white boy. Now all of a sudden he done got with Sierra and then took on his stepdaddy role to sit up here and vie for this chick's love and affection publicly by thinking he's going to do so by shaming the man with which she had her very firstborn child with. Even named this little boy after his father. You think she ain't got emotional connection to that man still? Not saying she's still in love with Future. Not saying she still wants to be with Future. She probably can't stand Future. But she has enough emotional connection to him to where she named her son after him. And she would allow this guy, this new guy, who she done pumped up in his head to make him think he's somehow better than Future. And then gassed old Russell up to make that lame ass post he made a few years ago. Listen here, ladies. Y'all don't determine such things. Men, us men, we determine what is acceptable amongst men. And if the collective of men, which most of us have and will, a lot of us probably won't admit it publicly for whatever reason. But for those of us who have the testicular fortitude to be 100 with y'all, regardless of how y'all might think we are or how y'all might feel towards us or whatever, we're not here to placate to y'all's feelings, then it is what it is. But I'm sitting here telling you, as a man, standing on manhood principles, representing the collective of us men, specifically foundational Black American men, most of us look at Russell Wilson as a lame. Not because he is a nerdy dude that probably grew up different than most of us. Not because he wiped up a single mom. Not because of any of that. Not because he talks proper. Not because he's not a street guy, or he's not a thug, or he ain't never been in jail, or he ain't got a criminal record, or he ain't from the hood. No, that's not why he's lame. I know lots of dudes who I was in prison with. I know lots of dudes from the hood. I know lots of street niggas who are total, complete lames. Being a hood nigga don't prevent you from being lame. Being a street nigga don't prevent you from being lame. Being a gangster, being a hustler does not prevent you from being lame. What is lame? Well, if you look the word lame up, it just means unknown, right? But when we're talking about lame in the context of what we are, we're talking about as lame as hell, meaning it goes against manhood to sit up here and try to condemn another man, right, for his, I guess you say his misgivings as a father, and thinking that somehow that's going to paint you in a better light as a man, because you is now with this man's child's mother, and you think you're the better man. See, Sierra's whole thing is she wants Future to know that Russell Wilson is a better man than him. And she's okay with Russell making those type of posts, disrespecting her child's father. because she still at some point feels some type of way and is bitter from what happened in their relationship. So much so that she would allow this corny ass, lame ass, corny ball ass dude who she wouldn't dare give the time of day under normal circumstances. And he thinks somehow it's manly. He think that this puts him in a good light in her eyes. Meanwhile, she been out here twerking, dancing, down there half near naked, wearing half near dresses and shit. Right? Stuff that you don't ever see no man who's a man of respect allowing, being okay with his wife doing. So ladies, understand why we say Russell Wilson is a lame. He is the epitome of a lame, simp ass nigga. He's a lame and a simp. Right? He's a simp because he wants to wipe up another man's family and portray himself to be the better man. He's also lame, like I say, because he think he's a better man and he think it's okay, or he thought it was okay, to try to publicly shame and ridicule and discredit Future. Well, hold on, bro. You was the stepfather to this man's son. And he ain't been completely indoctrinated by Sierra. He got some modicum of respect and love and admiration for his father. I mean, his father is Future. And you just sit up there and disrespect his pops like that? As if you're a better man than him? And there's no way for us to gauge that. We don't know what's going on in the Sierra Russell household, nor do we real ones actually even care. It's none of our business. But that does not take away the fact that Russell Wilson is a lame. He is lame as all get out. Squares the pool table twice as green. And it's just what it is, ladies. He's lame because us, the collective men, say he is. Flat out. We don't even need to explain that. Right? But I did, just so y'all can have a little bit more wider context as to why us collective of men consider Russell Wilson to be in the category of a lame ass nigga. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering.